Hello, 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 my collectors, and welcome back to my channel, Dollsessed. And you know me, I'm Hector the Doll Collector, and today we're here for a new kind of video. And before we get into it, we're here in the doll closet just so that I can give you guys an explanation. I know that I've been a little bit MIA, missing in action, but it's because I've been putting things together to give you guys more varied content than just unboxing and styling. So today we're starting off the video here in the doll closet because today's gonna be our first ever episode of Dollsessed Cribz. And what is that, you may ask? Well, I don't know if you remember back in the day when MTV would do MTV Cribs, and you would kind of see like how stars were living, what they had in their homes, yada 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 yada. So this is the doll version of that, where I will be showing you guys kind of like doll houses and things of that nature and doll spaces that I've created, for my dolls to kind of like get new settings and kind of like do new things for the videos and things of that nature. So with that being said, let's go to our first crib on the list and we'll be right back. And we're back in our first Dollsessed crib, which is an apartment that I built into into actually two bookshelves. So it's a standard size mini bookshelf that I got at Target, plus a kind of smaller shelf that I had next to it. So as you guys can see, this entire apartment was made out of foam board. So everything, I want to say almost everything, with a couple of exceptions of some of the accessories and stuff that I'll point out, were actually made using foam board. So this apartment I did make, I did make it in mind for my Integrity Toy dolls. I kind of wanted to recreate kind of like a living space where I could do certain photo shoots and also do certain unboxings, like miniverse unboxings and things of that nature. I wanted to do it in a space that kind of resembled a living area. This apartment isn't 100% finished. As I go along, there's always things, that I want to add and I'm thinking of adding. So like I said, boom, it's still a work in progress, but it's finished to the point where I want to share it. And like I said, the only things that are missing are like little final touches that I'll be adding on as I film and get other things and things of that nature. So let's dive right in. You guys may recognize our model for today, Vanessa Perrin. She was in one of my previous videos. She is currently taking up somewhat residence, or more so, she's here to show you guys the apartment and its uses. So first and foremost, she is obviously in the kitchen. So let's start there. In this kitchen currently, the appliances do work. The only things that don't work are the kitchen bottom drawers and obviously the faucet, because I am not that tech savvy enough yet to make a playset with running water. So anyway, let's get started. As you guys can see, our cabinet in the back is fully functional and does open up so that the dolls can put away their dishes, put away some treats such as their cheeses, their little shake and bake, their Pop-Tarts, Velveetas, their pirouette cans, and things of that nature. Unfortunately, you can't really see it because of the kitchen counter, but the back oven does open and close. We do have some pizzas in the oven. Let me see if you guys can see it over the top of the counter. Yes, you guys can see it right there. The pizzas are in the oven, and it does open and close. Oh, sorry guys. Boom, boom. And the fridge is also fully functional in this little corner. The door is open. You guys can see the fridge items inside. We have a little Cinnabon, package, we have a triple treat Pizza Hut box, some more cinnamon at the bottom, some beverage at the top, a little sushi container, and all of that. And as you can see, the kitchen chairs are also fully functional. The dolls can sit, have breakfast at the island table. Bada boom, slide it back in. It's a 2-seater breakfast area. We currently have these little flowers as decorations, but again, we can have breakfast, lunch, dinner at our fancy little island table that takes up the kitchen. So now we're gonna come into the living area. Here we have the doll in our living room area enjoying her cute little 2-person love seat while she's watching a little Pacific Coast drama and enjoying some healthy snacks of grapes and cheese on her plate. Relaxing. You guys can see that I also made a little floating bookcase entertainment center that has some cute little candles. I'm not sure. Oh, you guys can see it, yes. Cute little candles, some records, some books, magazines, and her laptop. You know, some organizational spaces. So, when she is done here eating her snacky poos, she's going to lead us into the rest of the apartment. And before we leave this area of the apartment, again, just reiterating, everything here was made with foam board. The couch and everything is made of foam board with the material glued on it. Like I said, everything else was made with foam board and contact paper. That's a clear plastic thing. You guys can see the hinges that I added for the cabinet over there at the back. So like I said, everything that is fully functional, I glued hinges to them. And again, everything here is made from foam board with the exception of like the books. Obviously the flowers. This is actually, I got these little containers at the dollar store and these little flower packs as well. Let's see, what else did I get at the dollar store? Obviously the shoes that did not make, the things in the back, like the toaster, the coffee maker, those came from other play sets. The sparkle food container, oh my God, I forgot what that's called. I'm thinking of the word, but in Spanish, the blender, there you go. The blenders also came from a different play set. Obviously, you know, I didn't make those things out of foam board. And like obviously some of the food, like all of the food products are from play sets like Miniverse, Rainbow High, as well as some are from Monster High as well. So boom, just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, if you guys have any questions about anything, just leave the questions in the comments and I will definitely answer those questions for you guys. But let's move on with the house tour. As you guys can see, the doors are also fully functional. They open and close. And we're going to be going into the next section of the apartment. Here we have the bathroom area of the apartment where we have our towels, bath products. We also have a fully functioning shower that opens. We have bathing products inside. You can see the black soap, the body wash, and all of that good stuff. The shower head. Obviously, the shower head does not spout water because, again, we still have not learned how to make doll plumbing in our homes. We have a toilet seat that comes up, fully functional. The dolls can sit and do, you know, their necessities. We also have an area here, the washing faucet where they can wash their faces, do their makeup, as well as brush their teeth. Super duper cute, if I do say so myself. And of course, you know, we have fully functioning doors as we enter into the final area of the apartment. And after a long day of cooking, cleaning, working, and just being, you know, a babby, our dolls come into their room where they have a wall-to-wall closet where they can hide. Why would she be hiding anything here? Where she can put away her purses, her fashions, her face products, her bags, everything going in. Like you see her clothes go here. There's space area there for her bags. She has outfits there. space over there. She has a little area here at the foot of the bed. I'm planning on doing something else along these walls. I don't know yet, which is why that they're bare. Like I said, we'll continue to add, but she has a big bed that fits herself, as well as maybe, you know, a little love interest that may come over from time to time. And with that, we have concluded our first episode of Dollsessed Cribz, where we've shown you and given you a tour of one of the living spaces for our dolls. And of course, this is just the first one, so there are other doll spaces that I will be sharing with you guys, and I hope you guys find these spaces as enjoyable and as cute as I do. Again, leave me comments below if you guys want to leave me any suggestions. Please, 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 they're all welcome. And again, like I said, I will be sharing other doll spaces that I've created or changed or modified, and that'll be something new that I want to share with you guys, okay? So with that being said, I will end the episode here. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also remember to share the content with other people that you feel may enjoy these videos, okay? And remember to hit the bell so that you are notified of all of my future content, okay? And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.